What's up guys, macadii here. Now today I'm bringing you guys something completely different really. I don't know, it's a bit weird, but it's Mix and Mega. How this works is any Pokemon can pick up a Mega Stone and use it, and you gain any stat boost that Mega Stone would originally give to that Pokemon, and also any changes in type. Say for example, let's say with a Metagross, I've got Pinsirite on there, so that means I'm going to become Steel and Flying, and also you gain their abilities as well. So it's going to be interesting. I've just thrown this team together. I've played one or two things, not with this team though, so we're gonna see. I can't guarantee any good wins, but it's gonna be a lot of fun at the very least. So first thing we've got is a Durant, which I've decided to run Aerodactylite on it, which means we get the tough claws, so we lose out on the chance to miss. We don't hit as hard, but still, I think it might be the way to go. It's the one I'm probably the most iffy with, but I think it's going to be interesting. So we got Iron Head, Bug Bite, Crunch, and Superpower, and we get I think it's a 20, I've got it, yeah, here you go. So we got a 30 attack rise, so we're up to nearly 140 attack, with a 20 speed increase, 20 defense increase, 20 special defense increase, and then a 10 special attack, which doesn't make any difference, but it just means we're a little bit more bulkier, a bit faster, and we hit pretty hard. 140 attack with tough claws as well is going to really hit hard. The next thing we've got is Suicune with the Slowbronite, literally just to give it a ridiculous defense. We get a 70 defense boost on there, so it's 185 defense with 100 HP and shell armor. It's going to be disgusting. With Scald, Calm Mind, Rest, and Sleep Talk. The next thing we've got is Metagross, which is going to be a Mega Pinsir Metagross, which, as I said before, gives us the Steel Flying typing, and also Aerialate as well, which is going to be absolutely, it's going to hit like a truck. And we've got Meteor Mash, Double Edge, and Earthquake, and then finally Bullet Punch, just for a bit of priority. 252 in attack, 252 in speed, and let me just double check, we get a 30 attack increase, so we're going to have 165 attack. Aerialate Double Edge is going to be crazy. 20 speed increase as well, so a 90 speed, which is absolutely fine. And then 20 in both defenses, which is, yeah, also really useful. 150 defense is going to be really good. Next one we got is the Heatran with the Latiasite, which offers us quite a bit more bulk. Let's see exactly how much bulk from here. So Latiasite gives us 40 to our defense, 20 to our special defense, and 20 to our special attack. So it's a little bit bulkier, hits a little bit harder, and I decided that's probably the way to go from there. And it means that we can have a sort of tank set, where I'm going to make that 248 HP with 4 in there. Actually, I will probably want to make sure, in case of download users, probably make that special defense. It doesn't make much difference, to be honest. So we've got Lava Plume, Earth Power, Dark Pulse, and then finally Stealth Rocks, just to get our rocks up. So we got Flash Fire to start with, but then obviously we get the Levitate. So we completely lose our ground weakness, and that's all going to be really good fun. Next thing we've got is the Tornadus with the Pidgeotite, which means we can abuse a Regenerator for as long as we want, and then we've got Hurricane, Focus Blast, Grass Knot. I wasn't too sure what to run on there, because Knockoff is pretty redundant. And finally U-Turn as well, and obviously with the Pidgeotite, it means we got no guard, so all our Hurricanes and all our Focus Blasts hit, which is just beautiful. And then let's see what sort of boosts we're getting on that, because I can never quote back the numbers exactly. So we get 65 special attack boost, so we're sitting at 175 special attack. 20 speed boost, we're at 141 speed, 5 in our defense and 10 in our special defense, so I'm really not complaining about that. That is going to really be incredible. Then the final thing we've got is the Landorus T with the Alterionite, which means we become Ground and Fairy. As you guys know, is probably one of the best offensive mixtures that you can get. Pretty much everything gets hit neutrally by it, so this is almost like Bolt Beam, where we're going to have Earthquake and Return, obviously, and then Rock Polish. So this is going to be our Rock Polish sweeper. Now, I wasn't too sure what else to run. I decided Facade was probably the way to go, because it means that if we get burnt, we can still continue our sweep, and we hit even harder over the top of Return. I don't know if there's probably some other move I could be running there, but I decided on Facade, so it's just literally, this is going to be a bit of fun. And we've got 128 HP, 252 Adamant in attack, and then I decided to go for 250 as a speed base, because it means after a Rock Polish, we're sitting at 500 speed, which is pretty good. I think that's probably the one to go for. I don't know the exact ones. I'm literally just picked that off the top of my head. Ooh, 500 seems good. So, yeah, that's the plan. So, let's jump straight into the first battle. Okay, so we're in against a guy called, screw my name, 123. And he's got quite a few different threats around here. I really don't know what Mega Stones is going to be, because I'm going in this pretty much blind. So, let's choose a lead. Such a silly metagame. Let's lead off with Landorus, because I have a feeling... Okay, the T-Tar comes out. That's actually really good for us, because I think the way to go here is to Mega Evolve and just go for a return. Or is Rock Polish? No. Let's go for the return, because the Charizard could be coming in here, and I have a feeling, even though if this is resisted, we still have a good chance. Let's have a look. That does clean KO, which is completely understandable, considering we're Fairy type, and Stab, and ridiculous amount of attack. 515 attack. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so he goes out into the Charizard. This is probably Charizard Y, which means... Well, actually, Landorus does do a number on his team. That's what we need to remember. So... Thing is, Heatran can wall Megazard Y, apart from Focus Blast, but I think that might be the way to go here. With the increased bulk, he's X. Okay, I see you. Well, we're going to Levitate here, so that's even better, and we can just go for an Earth Power. This is such a silly metagame, but I'm actually really enjoying it. It's a lot of mind games, and he has no real switch in here. Especially with the Flash Fire boost, we can follow up with pretty much any hit from there. Especially with that being Mega Garchomp, that might be more of a bulky set. Maybe. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. There seems to be a lot of offense on this, which is fine. Like, you can just draft a few things, add a few things and handle the hits from there. So we do Mega Up here. 43%, not bad, and we do get the special defense drop, which is absolutely excellent. And because we're Levitate as well, it means we can go for, I think, another Earth Power will KO. Yeah, it will KO. Goes for the Surf. Doesn't even Mega Up as well, so I don't even know about that. Maybe he forgets. He forgot. Goes back out into the Charizard here. I think we can live a hit from this, so I'm just going to go for the Earth Power. Oh, we're not Flash Fire anymore. I remember that. I forgot about that. And I'm forgetting how to speak and talk words. Still, such a silly metagame. Okay, so he goes down to the Metagross. Let's just go for another Earth Power, because actually Earth Power probably wasn't the best bet, but it still does a good amount. I probably should have gone for the Lava Plume there. I really wasn't thinking. But we should be fine. So let's go for our Lava Plume. As he goes to the Meteor Mash, gets the attack rise, which is going to be a bit of a pain. But we can go out into our Metagross here, and we can just Bullet Punch, I think, is the way to go. Because if he goes out to the Mega Venusaur, we can just go for our Aerodactylite Double Edge, and all should be good. So, I don't know if Megaing Up was the right play there, but we will see. Goes out into the Gardevoir now. Well, this is my win condition. We know that. So I'm actually going to go out into Durant. This sounds a little bit weird, but I think it's the way to go. He doesn't Mega Up here, but we can go for an Iron Head here. And that, he does Mega Up this turn, which actually wouldn't make any difference thinking about it, because he doesn't get he only goes up to base 100 speed from there. So he ends up forfeiting as well. So this is an absolutely silly metagame. So I think the plan is I'm recording this one, and then we're going to be doing another one next Sunday, and then probably continue it from there. But as you guys may have known from the stream, I'm actually away these next few weeks, so you won't be any of your recommendations to improve my team won't come in until probably the third episode of this, which will probably be in not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.